Alright, let's get the ball. Oof. Yan! Hi! Hi! Hi guys! Hi! Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat. Gusto ko, gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa inyong lahat. Hi! Ayan na naman tayo. May bago na naman tayong entry. Hindi na yung mga ayan na. Or that's it. Ang bago natin guys na paboritong greeting. Ano ba yan? Day! Ano ba yan, Day? Ay ano. Hi! Ayan. Buti pa may mga gising pa sa inyo guys. Ito, bago tayo tapos ang araw na ito at mag fully weekend na tayong Sabbath day. Yan guys. At bago tumanda tayo ng konti. Okay, may mga ilang oras pa. Sige lang. Let me say from the bottom of my heart and everything, super salamat guys. Thank you so much sa mga solid support. Yan, hindi solid kay yung solid kay pero solid support nyo throughout the past year. I would say in many ways guys, yung past year natin was, thank God, one of the best ever pagdating sa social media engagements natin. Of course, in terms of YouTube and TikTok, totally nagkaroon tayo ng bagong buhay doon, di ba? Never tayo nag-live in the past sa TikTok. Sa YouTube naman, I used to take YouTube for granted. Parang pang ano lang natin yan. Parang, sige, upload mo na lang dyan. But now, aminin natin, in many ways, talagang YouTube is one of my primary platforms. And of course, thank you so much sa mga original natin suporta because our mother platform has always been Meta. Kaya nga Meta Live ang tawag natin dyan kasi it's on Facebook. But let's be honest, tinawag ko siyang Meta even way before. Alright, even way before guys, nagkaroon ng wait lang. Itong delivery man kasi nagde-deliver kanina, nasa lecture tayo kanina eh. Tapos ngayon, kinakaren pa ako, hindi ako sinasagutan, binalak yata ako. Ibang klase naman to si Kuya. Kuya naman! Ayan naman mga kuya natin, yeah. Ito, balikan natin. Okay guys, let me say, first of all, maraming salamat. Of course, isang dahilan na late tayo meta ngayon is, kakatapos natin ng marathon talk. So, first, yung 2-hour lecture discussion natin sa Leon Gallery. Thank you so much kay Jaime for very warm hospitality and fantastic uplifting conversations ahead of the talks. Thank you so much kay Liza Nakpil for the kind invitation. Of course, for everyone who help yung event natin mangyari kanina. I'm happy to say na parang mukhang punong-puno yung room kanina. So yun nga I was worried nga baka wala nang espasyo doon sa iba or something. So super thank you sa lahat ng mga tao na nag-effort to go there to Leon Gallery. Ayan na, sa kaka-Galleon trade and mga discussion, sabaw na tayo. Thank you so much guys for going there. Actually, the lecture was supposed to be siguro 3 hours or sana nagsimula tayo na mas maga kaso may class kasi ako. So immediately after yung talk natin, which we live stream guys. Sinet up po yan. Kaya ang aga-aga ko na doon para ma-set up rin itong co-live streaming with Leon Gallery. I hope na appreciate niya. I hope na panood niya. Now, speaking of that, I mean, so that was supposed to be probably 3-hour lecture. Looking at, I had like 65 slides. Ang dami kong gustong sabihin. The timing mo pa, ipa-punchline mo pa, ganun. And then of course, room for discussions. Of course, discussions are usually the best part, guys. But yun na, medyo nahirapan ako kasi I had to compress it dahil may class tayo. So right after I had to go to Zoom calls and conversation with class, Yung class naman natin, ginalingan din, napakagandang discussion. Umabot tayo ng 8:15. So 8:15 lang tayo natapos kanina, and then of course drive, sariling driver, sariling sikap. So ayan, kaya nakahabol tayo ngayon lang. I'm sure you guys had fantastic FB live experience and YouTube experience with other good friends of ours, whether it's Christian Esguerra, whether it's Attorney Libayan. Hindi ko alam kay Kristan kung may live din siya. So thank you so much guys for making time for us, for our little show here. At magpakita kayo ng konting pagmamahal sa ginagawa natin. Again, I'll tell you guys, so again, thank you kay Jaime, thank you kay Lisa, thank you sa Leon Gallery for providing me the platform kanina to have such an interesting, fascinating conversation. As you can see, very animated tayo. As you can see, I was very energetic, even though yun nga, nag-iba yung body clock ko since bumalik ako nung isang araw. Parang sobrang maaga, 7 a.m. gising na ako kaagad. So, suddenly parang 3-4 p.m. iba na yung energy level ko. It's not like before. Dapat yun nga yung peak hours ko. But for some reason, dahil very receptive yung audience, dahil very, ang ganda ng venue ang ganda ng venue. Diba? Ang ganda ng may Ben Cab, may Juan Luna na painting ni Jesu Cristo. Ang dami mga, great masterpieces and works there. Tapos may price tag pa yung iba yung mga table and all. Kaya medyo naka-nervous. Baka magkamali tayo dyan. Diba? Medyo yun lang. But that was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I heard from some people na first time nila pumunta sa Leon Gallery. So I'm glad that people got to see also the fantastic collections that Jaime, Lisa, and folks at the Leon Gallery have been putting together. Of course, for those who are not aware of this, Leon Gallery and Jaime in particular, they were behind dun sa itong masterpiece, itong what was thought as the lost masterpiece of Juan Luna na until end of March, until 2 weeks later, will still be exhibited sa Ayala Museum, right? So please, yung mga hindi pa nakakita dun sa yung mga hidden masterpiece or long lost masterpiece ni Juan Luna, go for it. So congratulations to Gallery Leon Gallery for the amazing job they have done. I mean, I was just talking to Jaime kanina ahead of our event, and I got to know that he found it just over a decade ago. And it's so incredible that someone who found a gallery just a decade ago or so ngayon is in possession of some of the greatest Filipino masterpieces, and in many ways is at the center of discussions of anything art, high art in the Philippines, especially classical art. So there are a lot of galleries there doing contemporary art, and we have fantastic contemporary artists in the Philippines. But iba pa rin yung classics And we should not forget the classics, whether it's Hidalgo, whether it's Juan Luna, so much, or our national artists like Ben Cab. So it was really a visual feast. I said saturation, but actually feast. I should have said visual feast. Ayan, medyo magulo tayo. Yeah, and I'm really thankful. I'm also very thankful dun sa mga kameta natin. Medyo nag-show of force ang mga kameta natin Nag-show of force ang mga kameta. So, don't forget guys, mga kameta, March 5 naman, God willing, BBC naman, BBC World Talk. Kasama po natin si Justice Carpio, kasama po natin si Gibo Chodoro, ayan, kasama po natin si Rafaela David. So, may pagka-Justice League din yon. So, please, make sure na you kasi first come, first serve yan. Libre lang po yan. So, it's gonna be in Diamond Hotel. I look forward, God willing, inshallah, to fascinating discussions because we're talking about really amazing people in the panel who have so much to share. Of course, Justice Carpio on West Philippine Sea issues, on issues of things that are dear to the hearts of a lot of folks out there, especially mga kakampings, yung mga may paki sa anti-corruption, may paki sa human rights, ICC. Of course, Gibo Chodoro, arguably one of the smartest guys to have ever graced the cabinet, right? And then you have Rafaela David, of course, one of the young leaders in the country with a lot of promise and goodwill. So I'm super thankful to BBC for including us in that panel. Siguro nilagay lang ako para lang may analyst or may academic dyan. para lang pampagulo, di ba? So please make sure that libre lang yan. So if you wanna go there and meet, of course, Justice Carbio, Gibo, whatever, go ahead there. And then baka naman on the sides, di ba? Baka pwede tayo mag-hi. Hi! Hi! Ganun tayo on the sides, guys. Ayan, Day. Ayan tayo eh. So, thank you so much dun sa mga kameta natin. No, alam niyo na sino kayo, hindi ko na kailangan na pangalanan ko ng isa-isa. Thank you so much for dropping by. Ibang nga sa inyo, 1 p.m. pa lang nandun na. So it was heartening. It was heartening to see many people attending. Coming all the way to Makati with potentially traffic, with potentially everything. I know nakakatamad. And to consider the fact na may live stream option, you would always think na baka tatama rin na lang ibang tao, diba, to come. So, iba pa rin guys, iba pa rin you make an effort to go somewhere to watch someone. I know that when my friends invite me, whether it's Jet Tolentino to watch yung kanyang pelikula, whether it's Gomborza, although unfortunately Gomborza time, nasa Baguio na ako for holidays, but I would have definitely made time to watch Gomborza together with si Atom, together with si Pepe Jokno and the folks dun sa opening night. Iba pa rin yung in-person mag-show ka ng course. But having said that, of course, thank you also for dun sa mga nag-join sa atin over live stream sa Facebook. Unfortunately, I could just hindi live stream ko lang sa Facebook. Hindi ko na na-coordinate dito sa YouTube. But don't worry, i-try natin, i-share also ito dyan sa YouTube and TikTok and other platforms. But you're more than free to go to our Facebook, Richard Foronda Haydarian. May blue check yan. So, para lang sigurado na legit yan. So, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, as you know, nakita naman yung mga vlogs natin. We go from Kiboloy to Bitcoin, mga ganyan. Like, ganun ka lawak minsan. Ano ko sabihin na haters sabog, but actually I connect everything. You can see there's always a thread of connection there, no matter how thin sometimes, but I kind of connect things and come full circle. So I kind of tried to do that a while ago sa lecture natin, really covering almost 4 very different things. Mini lecture, mini discussion, mini speculation, mini drama, yan, mini marites. Hindi naman masyado marites, actually walang hugot marites masyado, medyo legit, right? And ako naman kasi guys, I draw energy. I draw energy from the audience. If I see na naboboard sila, syempre I have to change tone or siguro speed it up. Kung nakita ko na animate sila, you build on that part. It's important. It's like a symphony. You have to interact with your audience. Hindi pwede yung basta I'll do my lecture no matter what. So, thank you so much for that. I mean, I consider it as a great birthday gift to see all of those people there kanina paying attention, not to me necessarily. I mean, of course, I'm grateful ako, hindi ako magsasinungaling, but more importantly, more importantly, the topic at hand, which is about leadership. It's about being inspired by the spirit of our forefathers and foremothers, getting in touch with with our past in order to better navigate a brighter future, right? To see green shoots here and there, and appreciate the little successes and learn from the failures here and there, failures of the past, so that in the future we can put the country on a better kind of trajectory, no? So I'm really thankful sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa atin, sa lahat ng mga dumaan kanina. But of course, I mean, for me that was more like a culmination, or in many ways parang creme de la creme, or feather in the cap when it comes to our social media engagements in the past year. Now, of course, I'm extremely happy and I feel privileged for having the chance to do my usual stuff: academic writings, scholarly writings, op-eds all around the world. But this vlogging has been a revelation in many ways. I mean, I'm not saying that vlogging has always been 100% happy. There are times na nakakairita, may times na parang bakit ganon, may times na okay, wala naman nanonood, mga ganon. But thank God there were a lot of ups to make up for the not so ups. But more importantly, a lot of you guys showed a degree of commitment and support na defies even our wildest dreams, no? Like when we started blogging more regularly, I had no idea, there's so many people out there na have appetite for, have desire for kind of different approach to political analysis and social thinking and cultural discourse, di ba? So, nakaka-uplift, di ba? It's very, very heartening. It's very, very heartening. And in a way, it becomes part of your daily life, di ba? Akala nyo kayo lang naghahanap ng meta, pati tayo, hinahanap din natin yung sarili natin meta in a sense that pag hindi ka nakameta ng isang gabi na kailangan mag-meta, parang ay kulang kang ginawa or dapat medyo bumawi ka or dapat mag-compensate ka or something like that, di ba? So thank you so much for making me feel that itong mga effort natin is worthwhile. I mean, as you may have seen in my lecture and some of you have seen in my lectures, sa mga solid na kameta natin, I always go back to that quote by, Padre Florentino to Simon, which is, you have to work. You have to suffer, but you have to continue to work. And it's not easy. Every day doing meta, minsan pagod ka, you can see already in my eyes, minsan sabaw. And I don't know if I'm more tired now or kagabi. Kaya kanina, bago ako pumunta sa lecture, sabi ko, pakinggan ko anong pinagsasabi ko kahapon. How did I go from Kiboloy to Bitcoin? Right? Like, my goodness, what on earth was I doing? Pero in fairness naman, medyo may sense. And medyo may sense dahil napansin ko, may pagka-muscle memory. When you keep on doing the same thing, I mean, not in terms of giving the same talk, but in terms of yung sanay ka mag-meta every night and all, matitrain yung mind mo eh. Diba? Yung neuropath mo, natitrain sila to have that kind of comfortable, you know, thinking out loud kind of conversations that we have here sa meta. Di ba? Minsan nakikita niyo na I'm saying things as I think about them, right? It's not like prepared sila or scripted. As you know, I mean, I don't do scripted and all of that. Practically everything we do is spontaneous. Now, that doesn't mean there's no preparation behind it. That doesn't mean there's no deep thinking behind it. Of course, there's a lot of preparation and deep thinking behind it. Ayan, may sabi ni Mama, si Kristan daw may Bitcoin, okay, live. I'm sure. Oh, yan, isa pa si baka naman galit na sa akin yung mga yan dahil sa mga sinasabi ko sa Bitcoin. No, I'm just trying to balance the healthy skepticism ang tawag ko doon, di ba? Doon sa mga hype na yan. But no. I mean, I look forward to having more conversation with them. Kanina, in between, I was trying to invite folks. I mean, we're hoping to have people like good friend of mine, si Paul Hotchcraft, Professor Hotchcraft from Australian National University, hopefully sometime before the end of the month. Let's have another one with Sonny, SNR, with Sonny Trillanes. Of course, yung paborito niyong crush ng bayan, si Aldens, Ronald, Diamas, Richards, yan. Isa pa yan. So hopefully we'll also catch up with them. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Hi guys. No, seryoso ako. Hindi ito yung gano'n. I really mean it. Yeah, I mean, how should I put it? I think kanina, for some of you who bothered to check yung lecture natin, I don't want to talk, whatever, mini talk, whatever, natin sa Leon Gallery. You can check it out and there's a baba dyan sa Facebook natin. I mean, you could see, patawa ako and humor and all of that, but I'm a very serious person, right? I mean, you could see it. The parts when I discuss Navalny, the parts when I discuss Sakharov, Dostoevsky, parts I discuss Rizal's work in, being part of the Canon Institute Cervantes. I mean, you could say I'm getting very emotional there, right? I was just trying to keep it cool and all of that. But these things are very, very serious to me, right? These are very, very serious, reflections about U.S. democracy and what's going on. The psychic wounds. Actually, I just thought about it as I was saying. Psychic wound siya, no? Now we cannot access our forefathers and foremothers' documents in their original language. We have to wait for translations. I mean, it's ridiculous. These are serious stuff. And to be honest, kanina umaga when I was finalizing my PowerPoint, I was quite emotional when I was adding the slides on, pictures ko sa Institute Cervantes in Madrid where I went inside yung safe room and all na nilagay na yung kay Rizal, tinabi pa kay Miguel de Unamono. Sorry, again. You know that guy, yung actually medyo controversial siya sa akin kasi may mga sinabi siya about Rizal din na na parang hindi ako agree sa kanya. No, and I mean like he's in the same room of all the great Spanish language, not just Espanol, but Spanish language writers and thinkers. Medyo sabaw na tayo. Unamuno, sorry. Miguel de Unamuno. Yeah, who was the former rector of Universidad de Salamanca. And a great kind of a proto-existentialist or existentialist kind of thinker of that. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, o naman. No, ay. Medyo sabaw na ako. Actually, kanina even during the lecture, I was thinking of multiple, for some reason, it was not coming, but go lang ako. Because you're thinking like multiple things at the same time, tapos medyo pagod ka, sabaw ka, early morning pa lang, nagtatrabaho ka na, submit ka na articles and all of that. Grabe nga eh. Minsan nada-double booking tuloy kasi wala kang secretary to... Wala eh. Minsan talaga overcommitted tayo. But, as I said, the only way you can sustain this kind of energy, engagement until 10 p.m., 11, 12 p.m., starting from 7 a.m., for instance, it's an energy that comes from others and from you guys. And kaya nga sabi ko fundamentally life is about energy, right? Charisma is about energy. You find someone charismatic if that person gives you a sense of, lightness, or a sense of elation, right? Or hope, right? Or excitement, right? That's what charisma is all about. In the same way, you also get energy, right? You also get a lot of excitement if you see animation in the physiognomy, in the eyes of people who are listening to you, people who are asking you question, people who are commenting. I mean, of course, the thing with comment is I just see the words. I mean, there are always trolls here and there, but thank God sobrang konti na lang mga trolls kahit sa TikTok konti na lang trolls. So, I'm just telling you guys, you have no idea, right? I mean, I'm sure like some of you will look at people like me and say, mga madaldal lang yan, nagsasalita lang yan, whatever. But honestly, you have no idea how important it is for, I don't know, lack of better term, public thinkers, public intellectuals, I don't know, ordinary teachers like me, whatever you want to call it. You know how important it is to see that feedback, to see that kind of positive effect actuated and operationalized, to see the raw texture of happiness and human interaction. I mean, of course, if I were just here for just the praise and the glory, matagal na ako nag-back out kasi sobrang toxic ang politics sa Pilipinas, di ba? I rather just focus on foreign policy, international affairs, mga pa-social, posh diplomacy, medyo BBM style. So, obviously, I'm not doing political analysis and all because I'm looking for praise because we got so much hatred, venom, right? And worse throughout all these years. But at the same time, it's hard to deny after all, we're social animals, right? We want to feel that there is some appreciation there. You want to feel that you're having some positive impact. You want to feel that you're connecting to other people in positive ways, if not something even more transformative, diba? So, I'm just telling you guys, you have no idea how, whether it's me, whether it's Chris, whether it's Christian Esguerra, I'm sure Ronald Llamas. I'm sure si Ronald, di naman masyado all the time online. Pasalamat siya sa amin ni Christian and all. No, I'm sure when they see the comments and they're so inspired, di ba? In fairness kay Ronald, my goodness, ilang beses kami 3 hours nag-podcast into the midnight and we had both full day of work or something like that, right? And I know, Ronald feels inspired not only because of our conversations, because of he sees in your comment sections, he sees in your comments, yung mga Richard Aldens, yung mga ganyan. No, they really appreciate it. So I'm telling you, of course, in a way, human energy can be boundless if there's constant inspiration and all of that, or you can push the boundaries of how much you can contribute to society if there is that expression of love and support and all of that, di ba? And as I said, ang hirap mag-multitask talaga. Ang hirap mag-multitask kasi I'm writing a piece, I have to be focused. At the same time, I need to update this, I need to upload that. And to be honest, medyo nagma-micromanage ako. I mean, this is serious. I cannot outsource this to some secretary or whatever. Kasi this is a reflection of my mind and myself. And I want people to know when I post something, this is my own thoughts. I'm standing by it unless there was a mistake or typo or whatever. Um, so it's not easy. I mean, you guys you have no idea how hard it is kasi you have to switch your mind from one mode to the other. So kunyari, tuturo ka ng seryoso, iba yung frame of mind. Iba yung frame of mind kung nag-upload ka sa YouTube. Iba yung frame of mind kung nagpo-post ka ng video versus magpo-post ka ng shorts na shorter or magpo-post ka ng post or mag-post, you know what I'm saying? Hindi siya madali. Or at least, ako, I don't take it easy in the sense that I really consider things. I really calibrate things. I really look at may resonance pa to, may traction ba ito, may silbi ba to, may ambag pa to, di ba? Tapos, you see, I make an effort to respond, to reply. I mean, not the best reply or deepest ones all the time, but you try to also show your appreciation and support to people who are being there. So, I'm just telling you guys, you have no idea with just words that I see. Ibang level pa yung mga, you know, people who show support and everything like that. In other ways, I mean, of course, I'm super thankful sa lahat ng mga sumuporta. You know, your stars, your comments, your ratings, everything. I mean, people helping us, you know, essentially to build. I know hindi pa production level yung ginagawa natin vlogs, but many of the basic things, you know, the things that we use in order to do that, none of this would have been really fully possible if not for the constant support and encouragement and, you know, you guys being there. So please continue to do that, not only for me, but of course for anyone that you believe is contributing to our society in the best way possible and continue to our world. I mean, it's not just about being Filipino or just contributing to our national development. It's about just contributing to sanity and critical thinking and cultured, you know, civilized human interaction in discourse. Diba? That's what we're trying to invest in here. So, thank you so much, guys. Maraming salamat. As you can see, medyo pagod na tayo, alright? I'm hoping if I can still hit the treadmill a little bit before mag-Sabbath day. Kasi strictly pag 12 p.m. na, tapos magsa-Sunday, dapat stop everything, alright? Medyo family mode, spiritual mode, ganon. And, in this case, of course, bagong taon na, in a way. So, thank you so much for your greetings, for your birthday greetings, for your support, for your care, for your love, for everything. I really, really appreciate it. And you're well, you know, your prayers, of course. I'm sure, yung mga iba sa inyo na mga pananampalataya, of course. I know for those who you care and you think are making positive effect in the world, you send that good energy and spiritual, you know, message and spirit and inspiration. The last thing I want to just say here, sorry, medyo pagod na ako. The thoughts are not coming as fast to me as they should. What was I supposed to say? What was I supposed to say? Wala na, sabaw na. No, I was supposed to say something. Ang dami ko kasi na-cover kanina eh. Grabe, wow. Sa class, purong mga ASEAN, South Chinese, tapos dun sa lecture, my goodness. From 1560s to, all the way to 2020. Like, no, but I was supposed to say something. No, it's not only, it's not only, the thought is there. Yan na, sabaw na for the first time. No, how should I put it? Hindi, for me kasi guys, ito na, diba, I promised to you guys na we're looking at also new kind of style of approach. Actually, I already taped a number of lectures and all. And I'm also hoping to do kind of my version of travel vlog, but not that, you know, chipang na trashy na. It's something different. Like, you know, you've talked about Tokyo, you have to talk about history, you have to talk about politics, you have to talk about culture, right? You talk about Washington, ganyan. Something different. So, medyo mas mahirap siya from your usual stuff. So, you see, again, this is outside my comfort zone, right? Even, you know, I'm trying to work on some more, let's say, progressive version of Jordan Peterson kind of stuff, right? Again, all of these things are coming out because of the positive energies you guys are giving me. And in a way, I feel vindicated kasi yung mga, alam mo naman, mga Alaskan moments natin and humor and all of us, Hi, yung mga ganon, alright? I'm glad that, um, you guys, how should I put it? You guys see that, that humor comes with other more substantive things, right? Na hindi lang kayo nandito lang para pangpatawa or mga asar ng tao or mga alaska ng mga trapo and politiko. Pero ano rin, di ba? Yun nga, as I said, you have to make truth interesting and bearable and make people interested in it. So on that note, thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa inyong greetings. And then please continue to support us through your prayers, through your comments, through your subscription. Just please subscribe to us. And libre lang naman mag-subscribe dyan. So please, yung YouTube natin, subscribe. Ayun na, thank God, medyo mabilis tayo umakyat-akyat. So hopefully within few months, makuha natin yung threshold para ma-verify din tayo dyan, para mukhang legit naman tayo sa YouTube. Please also don't forget to subscribe to us and or follow us dito sa TikTok. Alright, Richard Hidarian 007. Ayan, feeling James Bond. Alright. And di pa naman pinili yung bagong James Bond. Baka naman. Baka naman. Gusto niya ng Latino Asian look. I mean. And then and yeah, of course sa Facebook. Please. Nalaman ko lang talaga, parang na-confirm talaga sa akin na itong Facebook na ito ay hindi na nagbibigay ng notification. I don't know what's going on. So, ang suggestion ko sa mga followers natin sa Facebook, just please subscribe or something like that para sigurado na every time I do something na live or I say something na ma-notify kayo kaagad. So please just subscribe to the channel, alright? I think automatic naman yan sa YouTube. Walang problema sa ganun. Yun lang problema dito sa Facebook. I really don't know what happened. Like, ang dami nagrereklamo na hindi sila na-notify pag live na tayo. Pero dati daw, automatic na na-notify sila. I don't know kung sinisabotage tayo or whatever. But for those who have subscribed to our Facebook, they are, as last time I checked, they are notified when we go live. Kailangan natin yan, guys, kasi momentum yan. And as I said again, my goodness, podcast natin, di ba? Or audio version ng mga vlogs natin. My God, I mean, the reception has been amazing. I'm just so grateful for all the na-touch talaga ako kasi especially yung isang review na binasa natin from Australia, for instance, right? I mean, these are not just like random people throwing out ideas. They seem to have, nag-effort sila, di ba? Mukhang nagre-rate talaga sila ng podcast na even if medyo bilingual tayo or whatever, minsan may konting Ilocano or konting Espanyol, so naging trilingual or whatever, mukhang they see the gist of our discussion and they see what we're trying to do here. And I really, really hope na whatever I'm doing here, no matter how imperfect, alam ko, minsan nakakainis din ako. Ano pa niya? And I know, ito, Richard Mayabang, full of himself. But for those who have a good heart and hindi hater and actually bother to see what we're doing here and the vision and mission and everything, they realize na a lot of it is actually pangasar lang, Alaska lang. And then sometimes, yes, nakakainis na nakakairita. Given na yan, no? But I really appreciate na despite all of those noises and imperfections and rough edges, nakikita ng tao ano yung what lies at the heart and core of what we're doing in our podcasts, in our vlogs, in our comments, discussions, suggestions. So yan, thank you very much. And yes, yung mga nagtatanong, I mean, can't you see the niches and everything? I've done it all, okay? Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert in all of them, but the reason I can go on talking like this for 5, 6 hours is because when I was in my 20s, I was reading everything, all of like from Dostoevsky, Turgenev, whatever, all the way to Nietzsche, Foucault, whatever. I was like reading Foucault and Derrida in like my second, third year of undergraduate, even if they're totally not required. So I had that side in me. Like I wanted to, I don't know, I mean, parang hindi ako satisfied sa mga narinig ko lang sa media, sa mga chismis lang, sa mga hindi siya malalim enough. I always realize I have to go for something deeper. And I'm telling you guys, I didn't like reading nung kabataan ko. I'm your typical, gusto maglaro ng PlayStation, Sega. I'm that kind of guy, I mean, FIFA, I'm quite good in that game. At least I used to be. I'm that kind of guy. Like, hindi ako geeky na bookworm. No, I never. I think I was not reading books outside textbooks until, I don't know, my 20s. But once I went into them, I was like, "This, wow, this is interesting. This is interesting." And in fact, for some of you who have studied neuroscience or look at some podcast about neuroscience, when you go into deep reading, including some of these 1,000 page books behind me, when you go into deep reading, wow, you enter a different realm. Like, wow, like, woo! Parang ganon. Hindi naman yung ano, hindi naman yung pulvoronic, okay? Wow! Hindi naman ganon. Hindi naman ganon. Iba siya, iba siya. Like, you go into this state of mind na suddenly all sorts of, lights are turning on. Baka, ako naman sabihin ng pulvoronic. Hindi yon, hindi yung ganon, hindi yung dugs-dugs party. It's something different. And neuroscience proves that in deep reading, it's like deep meditation. It really has an impact for you. Kaya may, yung mga tao na nakabasa ng marami na sobrang mahabang books, I make sure every year or so I do read books that are more than 1,000 page or almost 1,000 page. Iba kasi nagbabasa ka ng short articles. Iba yung nagbabasa ka ng few hundred pages na book. Iba yung nagbabasa at tinatapos mo yung book na 1,000 pages and beyond. Right? Ibang klase yan. Ibang klase yan. Because you really come out a different kind of person. It's a transformative experience. So once you read Anna Karenina, once you read War and Peace, or the slightly shorter ones like The Idiot, or Demons, or you read like fantastic books like Dawn of Everything, for instance. Iba, guys, you come out with like a sense of profound wisdom and meditative serenity, right? That you never experience anything. Actually, to be honest, yung impact ng deep reading sa akin, no Netflix, whatever gave me that kind of feeling. I'm telling you, it's just totally something else, right? And I think that's also what protected me from all this short attention span effect of social media, right? I can switch off immediately and then go into deep reading because I know the feeling. I mean, the ibang klase, guys, talaga. I mean, it's like watching movies like Oppenheimer and all of that. Like when you go deep into iba, ganon. Except the book will sustain you at that level for months and all. Speaking of which, maybe that's what we have to do, right? Maybe I have to do more of book talk, but also book reading. In fact, what I was trying to do the other day, but I didn't get time to do it because I was so many other commitments and all, was to read my articles or some of my articles, right? And some of the articles that I'm uploading to Substack ko. So please, by the way, please also subscribe to our Substack, and small pledges would do, even if like $1 or whatever. Thank you, I appreciate that. Just for a token of appreciation, whatever. Um, yeah, maybe we also have to do that. We have to. I mean, I noticed actually. And I'm saying in the mayabang way, na I may have actually a distinct voice. I'm not saying I have a beautiful voice. I'm just saying I'm a horrible singer, by the way. I'm a pretty good dancerista, but alam mo na, ano. No, but seriously, I noticed na meron akong distinct voice because nung pandemic 2021, when, alam mo yung time na tipong isang buwan ka sa quarantine, 14 days here, 14 days there. So, todo mask ako. Tapos todo, alam mo na, yung nilalagay natin ng kalokohan ng Farmali, yung ganyan. And of course, I'm worried about, visiting my older parents, gano'n. So, I was super talagang takip. Mayroon pang Ray-Ban, gano'n. Tapos pumunta ako sa isang shop sa Dubai. Tapos bumili ako ng, mahilig ako sa mga yung like mga Greco-Roman gano'n, or yung mga Dubai. Yung mga, I like symbols of civilization and grandeur, whatever. Okay? Kung hindi tayo magkaroon ng gas station, at least meron tayong hindi, joke lang. Ano tayo eh. And then, bigla marinig ko, kayo po ba si Sir Haydarian? Like, what? Like, how could you say that? I'm like, totally, may shades ako, may mask ako na N95, may Farmali na mask na gano'n. Na-realize pa rin, sir, sa boses nyo, gano'n. And multiple times I realized that. So sabi ko, siguro, maybe I have to do more audio version of my writings and all of that. And, hopefully one day I'll be asked to also do an audio version of my books or something like that. Although, mahirap pala siya, no? Actually, I tried to do for one article. Medyo napagod ako kasi you have to get it perfectly. I mean, ibang klase, of course, kung may auditing, may studio ka, ibang. Pero for people who have no studios, like me, or ayaw niya na mag-studio, whatever. Actually, mahirap siya. Kasi yung timing mo, Ayan, i-block natin itong mga walang yang to. Senyora Trolla. Okay, block. Good luck. Boom. That's it. Ay, yung mga ganyan. No, you get what I'm saying. There's so much. I mean, there's so much we can do. But for you to be able to do that, you have to be inspired. You have to be incentivized psychologically, right? And that's why I'm very thankful to you guys. Because of what we're doing here. Because in mainstream media, I'm not in mainstream media. If I'm there, I'm a host. It's really for geopolitics, right? I'm not hired by mainstream media or interviewed by mainstream media for doing, I don't know, cultural analysis and all of that, or fashion or whatever, right? But that's what we can do here sa ating sariling channels and all. So that's where I realized how important this thing is, right? So, salamat. Thank you sa inyo. Dahil sa inyo, sa mga humor natin. I mean, honestly, I mean, part of me wants to do stand-up comedy. It's like, kaya ko rin yan. Hello, ang dami ko mga jokes. Yung Dagupan Bus pa lang. Naalala ko yung biro, yung joke natin sa Dagupan Bus. Yung sa sobrang lamig. Talagang tatakpan mo sarili mo sa kortina. At the same time, hindi mo alam mamamatay ka sa lamig or mamamatay ka sa bilis ng bus. So while na-heart attack ka sa bilis ng bus, namamatay ka naman sa freezing aircon. Yung mga ganyan, ang dami ko mga kwentong gano'n. Lalo, if you have traveled quite a lot, and I'm not saying in a mayabang way, like, including crazy, economy, ang dami ko pwedeng sabihin yung mga jokes about economy class and all the pretentious blah 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 sa business class or whatever, right? Yung mga first time ka lang mag-business class, hindi mo alam ganyan mo, bababa kang ganyan, tapos tinitignan ka ng katabi mo, tapos kasi hindi mo alam paano ibalik sa taas. Magpanggap ka na lang na gusto mo na matulog. Ay, yung mga ganon, di ba? Maraming mga bloopers na ganon. But maybe I shouldn't overdo it. Baka mapalitan ng career natin, alright? Ayaw ko naman bigyan ng competition si Trevor Noah pa. Alright, I'll wait it a little bit out. Okay, on that note, thank you so much, guys. Really, really, God bless you. God bless your good hearts. God bless your kindness, your generosity, your prayers. Believe me, guys, na-realize ko talaga. I mean, nation building. I know this is going back to our lecture kanina, but I really realize, guys, if you want to really make a positive change in the world, it's not enough that it just comes from within you. I know within us there's greatness and all. You can, okay, fine. I do meditation. Of course I pray. Like, yes, but at the end of the day, it's also important that something comes from the outside. The community is very, very important. Diba? Kaya nga, the church is not just supposed to be a place of prayer. It's supposed to be community. And in the same sense, in whatever we're trying to do to make the world better, more sane politically, it's like a community, right? It's a two-way conversation. All right, it's a two-way conversation. Hindi ko kaya si Joe Rogan, next level. Load yan si Joe Rogan, I'm telling you. Load yan si Joe Rogan, lalo sa mga mixed martial arts, mga ganun, ibang usapan yan. But, going back to this, guys, I know, like, I'm not necessarily hearing you guys, but I can actually, like, baka it comes off wrong, but when I'm reading your stuff, your comments, not only live, but outside and beyond, there's a conversation going on there, right? There's a conversation going. Hindi ito monologue. It's very dialogical, right? And thanks to you guys, I feel I've become a better teacher in a way. I'm not saying I'm a great teacher, but thank God. I mean, medyo mataas yung rating na. That's almost 5-star din na ako sa because I feel I learned to be a better teacher too, right? In a sense that it's not only you transmitting the message, it's also you being a vessel for a communication and message. Ayan. Si Sir. Ayan. Bakit sino si Banat Boy? Sino si Bibo? Oy, hindi ako akala niyo ba binalak ko sila yung isa kasi Totoy Bibo or something. Hindi ikaw yun, Sir, ha? Si Sir Nagi, ha? Hindi yan si Sir Nagi. Iba yun. Hindi yan, kilala ko naman kayo, di ba? So, thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And please, spread the message, spread love, and optimism, right? Huwag tayo magnega, huwag tayo cynical, huwag tayo mean. Alright? I can get Alaskan humorous and all, but pag realize ko medyo mean na ako, inaayos ko naman. At salamat rin kay Sir Rico Hizon. Nag-Karen talaga siya out of nowhere, nagtanong, alam mo yung yung nasa dormitory kayo, nag-uusap kayo ng mga katabi mo, Tapos yung tulog, biglang gumising, biglang ang daming tanong. Akala ko si Ronald Llamas lang gumagawa nun. I don't know, maybe Rico was there for a long time. But anyway, thank you so much kay Sir Rico for interesting interventions. I like it. Actually, I was hoping sana kami ni Rico Izo will do something together also in a podcast, something like that. He's a fantastic guy. I think he's the best Filipino host. OG yan, the best yan. So thank you so much sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa atin because I know it's cheesy. Hi, but you helped me become a better person. All right? Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. Yeah. No, seryoso ako. Hindi ito mga miscongeniality. Mga ganun. Salamat talaga. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Todo. Talagang mi corazon. Okay, I really appreciate it. And yeah, God bless you. And God bless the Philippines. Maraming salamat and have a blessed Sabbath day. And looking forward, guys, to catching up with you soon, God willing, inshallah, next week. And also with our guests and friends. And yeah, hopefully we can do more of different things. Hindi lang politika. Hindi lang pang politika. Hindi lang pang sports. Ayan. Ayan, mag-behave na ako. I'll be nice. Bye! Thank you. Magsalamat kayo sa inyo, guys. Thank you. God bless. Talk to you soon. Salamat po. Nasa TikTok na rin po ako. Yeah, sige, skincare. Sige lang. Kasi itong nakikita niyo sa TikTok, hindi yan totoo. Ano yan? Filter yan. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye! Thank you! Salamat sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa atin. Salamat, guys, sa Miente. Yan, talagang gano'n ang vibes natin ngayon eh. Yung mga Latino. Miente! Mexico! Yan. Okay. Thank you, guys. God bless and talk to you soon. Shukran. God bless.